Yeah, this is I consider this a COVID film for two reasons. Not only did we shoot it during COVID, but we shot it because of COVID. Essentially, we were developing another film that was much larger and something that couldn't be safely made during the pandemic for 2 to 3 years after Florida Project, and COVID shut it down. And we were mourning the temporary death of this film when I was offered a little bit of money to make any film I wanted to make if I happened to have an idea. And Red Rocket was an idea that we had broken about 5 years ago. And so it was just sitting there waiting to be made, and we went ahead and did it. So this stems from research that I had done on another film that I don't think has been released here in France called Starlet. It was the one I made before Tangerine. And we met a handful of Mikey Sabers while doing research in that world. And we realized this was an archetype. This was a type that was actually referred to as suitcase pimps within that world. They don't represent all the men in the adult film industry, obviously, but it is a type. So I was fascinated by them. I found them to be very complex, and for me, I had never. Well, I think I've talked enough for this translation.
That is okay. You can carry on.
I'll follow it up.
Okay.
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 Oh, sorry. Let's see. Well, first off, I have to apologize for not paying attention in high school French. It would have been a lot easier. But anyway.
I think you did a good job for someone.
Let's see. Okay, so Strawberry came about because, well, first off, I should explain the mechanics of the adult film industry in the U.S. Essentially, you're allowed by law to work in California at the age of 18. And as you know, just society, there is a demand for young people in the adult film world. So just that alone, the reason that she is that age, she's about to turn legal, she is about to become able to do that, and that is obviously interests Mikey, who knows, who is going to exploit that. Actually, people interpret that scene in many different ways. I realize that. I have my own feeling of what that scene is saying, but I've heard actually a lot of different interpretations of it, and quite honestly, I appreciate them all, and I don't want to actually put mine out there. But there was obviously an intention, why to hold on her, why to hold on him, why to push it at a certain time. And I'll just leave that there. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I have to credit Susanna Sun because it stems from her. We discovered she has this great musical ability. She was actually teaching piano at the time and obviously has a wonderful voice. So we wrote this scene for her, and then we tried to figure out what song would work contextually. And we went through every song about every breakup and kicking somebody out, and then I think just one night I was driving around the refineries and I thought, why not use the most iconic and the most expensive? so we just pursued it, and it had to be worked out in post-production, which was kind of scary because we didn't have the budget to cover it during production, so we just had to have faith that InSync would give us permission. It's an erect dog's penis.